Welcome, beloved ones.
Welcome to February.
Oh, a month that traditionally calls us to love, that traditionally calls us to remember. Of course, we have Valentine's Day right in the middle of February, and truly here in 2013, I can't think of a better month to have love as a central theme, especially ascended love.
Ascended love is the love that springs forth from that sense of peace and trust in the universe. And you are that universe. So as we move into February, we want to share with you our love and our commitment to hold space for you, to hold love for you, and to lend a hand where needed.
Indeed.
And that really brings us to the response that we've been feeling for February.
Yes.
You know, so many people over the month of January have written to us saying that they're experiencing some wobble. It's almost as if December 21, 2012 were a big party and people are a little hungover.
Well, that's a great way to describe it, Sri. And you know, we actually wrote an article about this. You might want to go to our website, sriandkira.com, or if you subscribe to our newsletter, which is free, you've already read this article, hopefully, but go check it out, because there is this sense, as Sri said, there's almost like a December 21, 2012 hangover going on. And while we have indeed shifted, and I'm talking about planetarily, universally, there is a shift in the energy that's happening around us. What's happened is that because there were so many paradigms, and I mean, my gosh, so many, and so many belief systems, and so much momentum around the what, the how, the when, the why, and how it would look like, there is this sense of, now what? Many people feel flat. Many people are feeling almost like they've reversed. Many people are feeling depressed.
Or uncertain.
And lots of fear. Lots of fear. Fear has become exponential because everything is exponential right now. Now, we're not sharing that maybe you're feeling that way, and maybe you are. What we are sharing is that it's wonderful that we have this short little month to be able to focus on one thing, and that is ascended love and the manifest energy of that, and how that can flourish and propel you ahead. This is a tumultuous year. Now, saying that, my heart immediately says, okay, do not, please, well, I don't use the word do not, but please try to avoid feeling fear around that. Tumultuous means everything's going to be different. Everything's going to shift. You're going to have to learn how to surf even better. And the thrill of the surf is before us.
You know, every time you have some uncertainty or doubt or just uncolored fear, it's a reminder to bring more presence. It's a reminder to bring more love and to really make a determination. What is true in this moment? Is it the limited point of view that would instill fear, or is there a greater context, a greater love that you can bring to this moment that will help you relax and keep walking?
And that's really important. You know, Sri and I are very, very clear about 2013, and we're already way future visioned into 2016 and beyond. But 2013 is very much that year of point setting. And we're going to talk a lot more about point setting in the months to come. But we're setting points. And as you set points, this is the next evolution. Remember that we have been igniting crystalline grids for years. And I'm talking collectively, universally. We have been illuminating the planet. But now we're at a moment of point setting. And when you set a point, think about it, when you fix a point, what you're saying is, this is a line of demarcation. This is a commitment. This is a moment that says, I am here. And is it any, and I'm giggling, is it any coincidence that it's 4 points that are being set this year? This is the 13 year, 1 + 3 is 4. And I always like to, for me, it helps me to remember the mantra of self-ascension as the 4 points. I am here, I am ready, I am open, guide me. So if we look at setting the first point this month, which is the I am here, it means to fully be here, you must release all the fear. Because with the fear, your point cannot be set. It'll keep shifting, it'll keep moving. You'll never get true north, so to speak. So we're setting the first point for a very tumultuous year in the month of great love. How perfect is that?
You know, remember that you are not your experiences. And when the experience of fear, doubt, anxiety, all the different variants of what is truly just fear, when that shows up in your life, it is the moment of reminder. It's the moment to set the point of I, the true self, am here. And in the face of that presence, the fear will relax and fall away. This is the practice. I am here.
I am here. And in this moment, being here, why don't you bring your hand to your heart? And as you bring your hand to your heart, let's collectively, as a community, take a giant Avesa breath, because the moment of Avesa is here. It is here.
Truly.
This is the demarcation point. Now is the time to embody the fullness of Avesa. And for those of you that don't know, the Avesa is the inhale of the Ave connected with the heartbeat, and the exhale of the Sa, the infinite. So let's breathe in. Sa. So again, breathing in the Ave silently, connecting to the heartbeat, exhaling the Sa. Let's do that again. Ave in. Sa.
The gift of Avesa offers a reconnection to that which transcends time and place. And we have been called to make Avesa more available right now, because so many people are crying out for stability, for divine connection, for reassurance. And the Avesa Home Study program was just released in January. You may not have heard about it. We encourage you, go to the website and explore this, because you can do this in your own home and receive text and video via the internet to help you anchor in your ascended energy, to help you open and stabilize the ascended chakra system. And this is the portal through all of the junk that is going on in the outer world.
You know, it will release your fear, and we've been instructed by the Archangelic Realm that Avesa needs to be worldwide in this year of point setting, and it's more affordable than ever. And what Shri and I were so blessed is that even these very sacred attunements for the Avesa initiations, we're able to transmit via the video, and you will receive in the comfort of your own home. Now is the time. Now is the moment. And as you navigate 2013, we do want to share, now bring your hands to your heart, because we vacillated with sharing this, and the Archangelic Realm is kind of standing behind us saying, yes, yes, yes. And as this year goes on, and as we're setting our points, February, March, April, May, these are the 4 months that we are setting the points. Remember, this month we are setting the first point, I am here. And next month, March, I am ready. Next month, April, I am open. Huge month. May, guide me. And this is very important to know, because we are very clear, we have been shown that there's going to be a critical, very, very critical moment on our planet in the latter half of May this year. We do encourage you, Archangel Zadkiel has said this for years, have 2 weeks reserves of water and food. We encourage you by the end of May to just kind of have your house in order, so to speak. We encourage you to walk through this moment, and we will all walk through this moment. I want you to hear that too. But to set these 4 points, stay with us on this journey over the next 4 months. Dive into Avesa, anchor yourself. And as we collectively come together, this latter half of May, between May 15 and the end of the month, will be effortless. And it will be something that you will not only walk through, you will be the pillar of light, love, and luminescence for those around you. Stay with us. We are offering the anchoring of these 4 points over the next 4 months, free to the world. Come be part of this. But if you want to really break free and just say, enough, then take the Avesa Home Study, come to Guatemala in April. We strongly feel, long before we knew about the point setting, long before we knew what was going to be happening, we were guided that our annual, and Shri and I are now only doing public appearances once a year, and it's for this quantum immersion processes, as far as large group public appearances, unless something would shift, and who knows, you never know what the Archangelic Realm has in store. But we are really smiling that we were called to do this the last week in April this year. If you can at all, come here. We have done everything in our power to make this 6-day immersion as affordable as possible. We have an incredible, I mean, all 6 days of meals and rooms and everything is like $300 and some odd if you want a triple occupancy. We've done everything we can to invite as many people as possible, remembering that, you know, Guatemala City from the States is an hour-and-a-half, 2-hour flight from, you know, different locations. We're easy to get to. The process of quantum immersion and learning how to transcend space and time, learning how to literally know without doubt that you have just left and gone into other realms. You're going to connect with your past self face to face. You're going to connect with your future self face to face. You're going to help co-create the quantum space. We strongly feel that the reason all of the little ties and bows have been opened is that this quantum immersion done in the physical heart of this side of the world is to be able to send point setters back around the world to minimize the spin and what we see coming the end of May. We cannot stop it. The Archangelic Realm has told us that. The wheels are in motion. And we can contain, minimize, and allow our own life to actually expand through this rather than contract from it.
You know, we're honored to receive many questions for today's sharing. And one thing I want to share with you is that whenever we have questions about our lives, and it's important to look and to see if one does have a question or an uncertainty, what you've just acknowledged is that you have a frame of reference, you have a context that isn't quite stable or isn't quite giving you the reassurance and clarity that you need and deserve. And so often on this evolutionary path, we're leaving behind one worldview, one set of beliefs, one set of habits, and stepping into a more authentic, aligned worldview and expression. And as we take these steps, they can be done with grace and ease, they can be done struggling and fighting, they can be done later and ignored. And so this is one of the reasons why the quantum immersion is such a powerful choice that is available to you. When we move into ascended space and hold it in a community in a consistent way for several days, the old structures, and I'm talking about the etheric, psychic, belief system, all of the stuff that keeps you oriented, the energetics, that keeps you oriented in a way that no longer serves, it begins to just simply melt.
Totally.
You don't have to do battle with it because it has no place in the new vibration. And this is one of the values. We encourage you to, if you're able to join us, please come. It will serve your life in unexpected ways.
Yes.
There's a true blessing awaiting you.
And you know, we are so grateful for the blessing of you. And this month, Shri and I, you know, we've just, many years ago, we let go of thinking we were in control of anything. And we really just take our guidance from the Archangelic Realm. And the other guidance that we were given was to make ourselves as personally available this month as we can. And so Shri and I opened up an enormous amount of time to be with you in person, so to speak, one-on-one in your own home. And if you go to our website, you can learn more about that. And we're humbled and honored that we announced this in our newsletter on Monday, and virtually all the slots are filled. We opened up just a couple more, and we encourage you that if you would like some one-on-one time with us via a private session over the phone, it's easy, it's in your own home, please allow yourself the gift of whatever you need. This is the month of love, and the love begins with you. You must love yourself enough to honor and respect what you have gone through, what your life experience has brought you to in this moment, and then love, honor, and respect yourself enough to say, what am I willing to do to, honest to goodness, commit to me. Knowing that when you take care of yourself, when you ignite yourself, your presence will ignite those around you. What are you willing to do? We can sit, complain, fear, and get worried and preoccupied, or we can take action. This is a point-setting month. And this month you are setting the first point. You're putting your first crystalline pillar into the earth. You are commanding the presence and saying, universe, I am here. How do you plan on doing that? That's what this month will offer you with great love.
You know, and speaking of great love, once again, we're honored and delighted to receive your questions, to present for response today. We truly don't know how this will unfold.
We have no idea.
It's in the moment, and in the moment we'll address that. However, we want to extend an invitation to you that tomorrow morning, Sunday, which is February 3rd, at 7 a.m. Pacific time, Kira and I will be in our meditation, and we will be holding each of you in a crystalline portal. If you would like to practice connecting inwardly for your guidance, join us then, because there'll be an extra energetic boost as we hold you, those of you who sent in the questions, in the crystal light, in the miracle energy, that your clarity, that your way will become clear and effortless.
And we invite all of our Miracle Team members especially to gaze at your Miracle Team altar at that time and feel us. We are going to allow a teleportation to happen during that time of the divine energy of love. Our goal is to open up the container of I am here with a divine container of love. And most likely every Sunday in February at 7 a.m. Pacific time, Shri and I will be offering this energy out into the world. And for those of you that sent in physical questions for today's ensoulment, thank you. For those of you that are holding those questions in your heart, thank you. Because all questions are ready to be answered. We were so strongly guided that prior to this month's ensoulment, it was imperative to have your questions. And as Shri just mentioned, we have no idea what's going to happen once we get in. We have no idea. Shri has the questions here. We're just leaving it up to the universe. And we invite you to join us as we anchor evermore that first pillar of February, I am